Hey everyone, on the Creativation show floor, and I am at the Pink and Main booth, and we're going to see a demo of some new products from Pink and Main. Just a second.
Hi! Hi everybody, I'm Lori McCullers from Pink and Main, and I have a fun demo for you guys today. The brand new ergonomic ink blending brush. So you see it comes in this cute little house, snaps right out. When you get done, it snaps right in. Looks so cute when it's sitting on your work surface. But it has a really nice, just an ergonomic handle. So instead of having the long handled brush like most of the ink blending brushes on the market, it has this little knob so it fits really nicely in your hand. It picks up the ink absolutely beautifully. So you just sort of tap it out on here to apply it to your to the blending brush. And then you just give it a go. So you'll see here, so it takes the color really nicely. You pick it up and look how beautiful that is. So if you're a heavy-handed inker, a light inker, either way, you get really good control over this brush instead of using it with the long handle. So we are super proud. It's got really nice, tightly packed bristles. Super easy to clean, so we're just cleaning it on one of our Scrub It Clean cloths. So you just give that a wipe, and then you'll see no color transfer at all. You see it's still just as white. You're not seeing any of that orange coming back off of it.
Not at all.
Not at all.
Thank you so much for the little demo.
You're welcome.
What else is new?
What else is new? We have got all kinds of awesome new things. We have 3 new stencils. So we have one called Garden Gate, which is the one that I just used in the demo. We've got one that's called Petals, which you see here in this card. It looks really pretty. And then we have the beautiful little daisies here, my personal favorite. Then, here's just some other samples that we have using the ink blending brushes and some of the new stencils. That's a pretty one.
Back up a little.
Back up a
There we
smidge.
go.
Yeah, so again, all of these are using our brand new products. We have our new dies. So these aren't cover dies that cover the whole space of a regular A2 size card. So this is our beaded curtain die, our fancy lattice die, and then these are our floral corners. I absolutely love these. It comes in 2 different sizes, but it makes this really cool corner piece here. And then stamp and die sets, all of our new ones. We have a brand new sentiment. So these are spring sentiments. And we also have the sentiment strips so that no matter how long or short it is, these all cut out. This is our like 6th or 7th sentiment pack that we've made. So, and the sentiment strips fit all of those. We have terrariums. So like the little glass terrariums that you see, and they've got the little cactus and succulents in them. Our Hello Beautiful, which is this really adorable little butterfly.
Oh, I love that one.
Isn't that cute? So that's made to, that you can layer those on top of each other, but it also has the die with it. And then this one, our gorgeous vases. And so that's what these make. So you get different vases, so short, tall, fat, skinny, whatever, and then adorable little bouquets that all go in there. And daisy bugs. So little daisies, ladybugs, dragonflies, and then all the dies to go
love
with
that the
those.
dies are pink.
Yes.
So
Well,
cute.
and you know what? It makes them so easy to find on your.
You're right.
Yeah.
How many times have I?
Exactly.
Things like that.
Because all of your dies are all, gray or silver,
Yes,
so you can at least
exactly.
find ours. Sparkle sheets, which are here, are beautiful glitter cardstock.
Close to that.
The really nice part is that people like to work with glitter, but sometimes they don't like loose glitter. The cool thing is that you can work with this and that glitter is not coming off. So you can die cut it, you can cut it with scissors, it's super easy to work with and no glitter residue at all. New plaid stamps. So what these are, it's 3 stamps. And the cool thing is that these are made where you can either use them by themselves or together. You can layer them on top of each other. So for example, this one here was made by layering the plaid 1 and the plaid 2 stamp in the different colors. More sparkle sheets. We have 10 colors total. And then the last thing is these are our very new 6x6 paper pads. So the newest ones that we have, so Fantastic Florals, which are our beautiful black and white backgrounds with the with the gorgeous florals on top.
It's a fantastic florals.
Fantastic. Then we have our pastel dreams, so really good for springtime crafting, for babies, all sorts of cute things. So pastel dreams. And then my personal favorite, we have our Preppy Brights. So these are kind of inspired by the colors and the patterns of the 80s. If you're a child of the 80s
Yes,
like myself,
yes.
then you kind of recognize some of these. I had a pair of leg warmers back in the day that looked a little something like that. So that's why this is kind of my
Pretty sure I
favorite.
had some plaid jeans. somewhere.
Yes, you got it. So Preppy Brights. So even the name, you can tell that we were the kids of the 80s. So yeah.
Thank you, Lord.
You're very welcome. Have a great day, everybody.
Everyone, this is the new Magic Iris die in motion from Lawn Fawn. Isn't that amazing? Oh my goodness. Thank you for showing that to me.
Of course.
And this is the example of the card that was made using this new machine from our memory keepers.
You know, craft using it as a base for a shaker card or a light strand cover or a journal cover. So there's all sorts of things that you can do with the plastic pieces itself.
Okay.
So yeah, the plastic is kind of starting to kind of warp a little bit. You'll notice that, and pretty soon it's going to start to droop down. So give it another probably 30 seconds or so. Camera.
And this is the demonstrator.
I'm the demonstrator, yeah.
Travis, how often can you cycle?
What do you mean by that?
Or like, I want to make molds.
Yeah.
This is the kind of thing
It takes
that this
about
makes.
probably like 2 minutes to make a mold, so you could be making a new
shaker
mold every
card
2 minutes.
window.
Yeah,
It's just the heating of the plastic.
that's really. Yeah, once it's warm, it's done. So you'll see it's been in about a minute, so I think it's about ready to go. I'm gonna go ahead and turn my vacuum on. I'm gonna lower it down, and you'll see that it happens pretty instantaneously. And then once it's done, I could move to a new mold right away. So, all right.
1 sec, that's enough. Huh?
That's enough. We'll go ahead and take it out. And then as it cools, it's going to allow me to pop this out. But yeah, you know, I could go ahead and put my new plastic in there and let it heat up. So
Right.
really, I could be making a new mold every probably 2 minutes, I would say. There we go. And you can see the amazing detail that it's captured. You really get the fine detail and finish of the shell. So yeah, go ahead and
It's amazing.
Vacuum.
Maybe.
So I'm being shown how to open this little storage unit, and it's really cool because it collapses to a small size, and you have all sorts of compartments for small things. And there's a different size as well. Is that right? That's just a different size?
Yes.
I got to see that one. So this is the larger one. It functions exactly the same way, just kind of pops open and then you can shut it.
You can use any marker, and you're more than welcome to try, but we won't guarantee it because these markers are designed specifically for it.
Okay.
And so they're really juicy, so you're gonna get a nice spray. Let's choose a different color.
I'm at
So you
the
just-
We Are Memory Keepers booth. I'm seeing a demo of a new tool, and it's called what?
It's called the Cordless Airbrush Marker.
Okay.
And you know, when you're doing something like a card or a layout or something, there is some spray that happens. So the best thing to do would just be to either trim your stencils down, or you can cover the one above and next to it with some tape.
Okay.
Yeah, super cute and fun.
Late spring, early summer. And what you'll do is you'll take our sublimation ink pens and you're going to put them in your machine using an adapter. Depending on your machine, it'll be a different adapter. You put it into your machine and then you can draw your design onto your paper, and then you iron it on, and that's going to transfer. I'm using a heat transfer, so the permanent transfer. and it's washable. Or you can put it onto a bottle or a mug and heat it in the oven. We have silicone wraps that hold that paper on securely, and then you bake it in the oven and you've heat transferred your image onto your mug or your bottle. So very cool.
Very nice.
Yeah.
And Allie, can you talk a little bit too about the other?
Yes, absolutely. So we took our foil quill idea and ran with it in several different directions, and we came up with some really awesome tips and pens to get different effects on your projects. So we have an etch quill right here that etches into plastic and acetate, and then we have a singe quill that has a special chemical in the ink, and then you apply your heat gun to it and it creates this singed look. So you're not actually burning the wood, which is nice, so it's not smoking and making a mess. So then we have fabric quill, and that's basically permanent fabric pens that you draw with. You put your attachment on and draw with onto fabric directly. That's washable and permanent. Then we have a glue quill. So it's a glue pen that writes on your paper with glue, and then you can add glitter on top, or you can add heat embossing powder, and you can heat emboss the powder and create that beautiful effect on your paper. So we have a lot of amazing effects you can get, and it just adds value to your electronic cutting machine.
Thank you.
So thanks.
So this is what's new with Studio Katia. We have a range of new stamp sets. We have a background stamp. These are all photopolymer stamps. We have a cute honeybee stamp set with these adorable little bees, and the set comes with coordinating dies too. They will cut out all your images. We have a stamp set with sentiments. This is a smaller format, and it's made to fit with some previously released tags, some dies that cut tags. We have this one, which is a great one for all the crafty people out there. This is two separate stamps, and we have some coordinating dies too that will cut out the image outline and also the sentiments create and crafty. And then the last stamp set is this other border stamp set with these gorgeous florals, and this again comes with matching dies, and you get these bonus banner dies too in the coordinating die set. So you can use these to trim around your sentiments and create your sentiment banners. Down here we have our new dies. These are made to fit within the A2 card bases, so the US card base size. This is the aspect ratio. We have so these four big size dies over here, and then we have some smaller dies. The hexagon one will match really nicely with the B stamp set. As you can see here, there is a die that cuts the hexagon and one that cuts around it, so you can use it as the card shows here for shaker cards, for example, or with this kind of nested effect. We have some sentiments, hugs, love you, XOXO, so in this nice and whimsical font. And then we have this last die set here with these nesting hearts and a little tag which is heart-shaped too. This is the new embellishment range. We have some new confetti, we have some gold ones. Let's see the bling a little bit. Then we have some silver ones. We have our iridescent bubbles, which were very popular, and now we have them in this smaller size over here. We have some crystals, so black, blue. We have some red crystals and some white crystals over here. These are more opaque, and this one here are more kind of translucent, if you will. And then we have two more colors of pearls, which were a newer addition to the embellishment range. So the pearls are newer, we have more colors, and now we are releasing this rose pink and the bubblegum pearls. We have more glitter in these nice jars. So we have a gold one, colorful one, and then we have clear glitter and silver glitter. And lastly, we have some new stencils. Here, these are perfectly sized for card making. We have two different heart patterns. This one here is really fun because you can create some splatter effects on your card backgrounds.
Controlled ones.
Yeah, controlled, exactly. So It's fun, but it's controlled, as you say. The honeycomb, again, which can be used to create backgrounds, and it will work again great with the bee stamp set. And then lastly, we have some acetate sheets. These are 5 3/4 by 5 3/4 inches, so again, a great size for card making.
What's the weight like? Are they pretty heavy?
Yeah, I think these are pretty thick, like it's not flimsy acetate, yeah. And then, oops. And then this is the Stamping Village stamp set. So this is a collaboration with all the brands in the Stamping Village. And yeah, this one is the one that was designed by Studio Katia.
Thank you very, very much.
Thank you. Hi.
At the Concord 9 booth, we're going to be looking at some new things, starting with the color collection. This is a new product offering ink pads. It looks like there's, let's see, 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22 colors, what it looks like. So, ballet slipper, honeysuckle, cranberry, grapefruit, sorbet, poppy, marmalade, stardust, buttercup. Anyway, that gives you kind of an idea of what the color collection is looking like. And this is already live on their website, and I'll post some links below to this collection, so you can go check that out. There's this new, there's a Blooms Turnabout set. There's a sample of that. A Stitch Bloom stamp set, dies. I think what these samples go with is these modern frame sets. See that delicate frame? There's a brushed stripe background stamp set. It makes a gorgeous background. Let's see, up here we have, it's a Forever Flower stamp set. Looks like a die. I believe that's what made this card right here. And then the Meadow Blossom stamp set. Hey everyone, I'm at the Ariel booth, and I'm going to be showing the new stamp selection at the Creativation show. Looks like some cute critter stamps. Some fairies. There's a sample card of that. Another critter card and a sample critter stamps and a sample of that. Here's a cool die. Looks like it makes a frame in a circle. Looks like this separates from it, so it looks like you can create different looks with this. So here's, now I get this, there's the frame alone, and here's just the circle part by itself. Then, looks like we have a little space theme set, a dachshund, oh my god, I have dachshunds. That is so cute. Love it. Looks like over here I have a collection of magical creatures. Flamingo. Unicorn.
It's our new Peekaboo Fair set. So it's got the Ferris wheel and then a bumper cart to put the little Peekaboo pals in.
Oh,
Super
okay.
cute. It comes with the
Okay.
unicorn. Yeah. It's been here's a bumper car with the bumper car. And then we put it on a little wobble.
That's adorable.
Isn't that cute?
I love coming to your booth.
Yay!
And do you know this? Pause for. Okay, here we go. And there's some more cute stuff, and here is an awesome looking sentiments set. I'm going to try to get in close here so you can kind of see that it's kind of got a solid background so that you can get color on these sentiments, and then I think you can use your own imagination with that. But here's a sample of the card, just using several colors stamped with happy and one of those sentiments from the set. And you can even get a die so you can die cut the words happy birthday, so it kind of looks like all this coordinates together. Oh, that's Make-A-Wish. I was confused. All right, so this die right here is actually for that card example. So moving on, there's some other stamps in the collection. This one's really cute. Not cute, but yes, it is cute. I like the large font on these sentiments. So folks, that's what's new here. Hey everyone, I'm going to go to new booth and I'm going to show you the new products in their booth. So starting over here, there's a watercolor paper pad, and it looks like it comes in both a 9 by 12 size as well as perfect size for card fronts. There are some new watercolor sets, and yesterday I actually got a chance to color with that set, so I'll try to share a photo of that a little bit later. And here are some of the washi tapes. Here's one that looks very celestial, gold splatter on navy blue background. And here's a lovely kind of a leafy pattern, and like a teal, kind of a marbled effect on it with gold. And here are some other solid color washi tapes. Looks like there are some washi tapes here that are just kind of a color block style. There's another washi tape and some samples. So now I'll move over to the center. So thanks die, congrats die. They're really teeny tiny, so you can kind of see that detail when they get really close. Looks like some new die sets. Parlor Palm die set and a Monstera. A mountain die set. So here's an example right here. You can see all the different layers that you can build into a card. There's a rounded rectangle die set. Metal shin, which must be for the little blossom die cutter. There's an ornate cover die. It looks like this is an example of what that looks like on a card. And we're going to slide over here and take a look at some of the other stamp sets. There's a gorgeous flower. It's called Simple Beauty. On this one is just gorgeous. Look how easy it'd be to create a background, because you could stamp the solid part to get a solid background and then use these individual floral stamps to fill in the spaces. I really like that. There's some other new sets. And here's a mod vase set. So that's pretty cool because you can build the perfect little vase to set off your flowers. And here's a stamp set that looks like it goes with that. Vase fillers is what that is called. And finally, the stamp set is called Incredible. Looks like open flowers. And a tartan plaid. There's an example of that right back here. Pretty cool. Thank you, everyone. Hey, everyone. I'm at the Hero Arts booth. I'm going to show you some of the new things from their booth. Over here is this new collection called Garden. So I'll try to get up close so you can see this in more detail. I'll just kind of scroll across so you can check this out. Some gorgeous tulips. I think that might be my favorite so far. Some new dies. There's a fancy window die. I'll get up close so you can kind of see the detail that this gets out. And here's another very detailed die. Stencil. And that's that wall. I'm gonna walk around to this other side. There's some more new stuff. Monthly releases. So here's a very cool background stamp.
I don't know now. He's like in the middle.
I'm going to show you the examples. You can kind of see all that detail.
We'll see what happens.
That gorgeous card.
I know, because I do everything now, seems like. I'm like, last year we bought it when I wore it. You just get a propel motor, you'll be fine. So before you had to push it, and that wasn't happening.
And thank you for joining me. Hey everybody, I'm at the Hedgehog Hollow booth. And I want to show you just how gorgeous this is. Look at all these beautiful flowers in this wall. You can take selfies, which I just did. And we'll be posting shortly. So I'm going to walk over here and just kind of quickly scan across some of the goodies over here on the wall. And as always, there is a subscription box in Hedgehog Hollow, so it's something to look into because they have a unique box every month that partner with a lot of different companies. And here's their table. Thank you for watching. Hey everyone, I'm at the ThermoWeb booth. I wanted to show you some samples from the new Electro Pop line that Rena K and Gina K's doing with ThermoWeb. So here are some examples of the really bright and colorful cards. And Electro Pop really, truly is a great name for this. You can take a look at those. These pine. Isn't that awesome? I'm going to go over to the wall where the rest of the colors are. Just to kind of show these off. So you can see all the different neon colors that it comes in, and the flocks and the enamels. The enamels are up here, and the flocks are down here. And there's a sample of all the different colors. Thank you for watching.
It has a different chemistry of ink. It does that so you can get that real neon, almost glowing color. So if it's under a UV light, it'll
that optical dye will show up, that optical brightener. So it's a different kind of ink, and it's a little different than the ones we were using, but yeah.
Okay. So, but to do those exact projects, I need to go get the tangerine also.
Yes, to do it exactly like that, you would need that. But you could also do one of these inks. Like, you could do this ink and the tangerine twist, or the sweet mango in this, and it should work. This is very similar to the tangerine twist. It's just a little more fluorescent.
Okay.
Folks from the Platonic Studios booth, and my last stop for the day, I wanted to share some of these cool shaker sets that I saw on the wall. They come in all sorts of different sizes and themes. Have a catalog for the new products. I'll show you some of the examples. There's one with a robot on it. With glass. I think that may be all.
Yeah? So if, because we've run out of order forms, would you like to scribble your details?
And there are even some number shaker kit sets down here. Thank you for watching.
Taking one last image of the board where people wrote.
This is what I put on the wall.